Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Napoleon, and today we're back with another Enlisted episode, and this time we're talking about a lot of stuff. This time we have update 0.4.2.18, update 0.4.2.26, the mod digest, update 0.4.2.31, update 0.4.2.41, and battle notes targeting. Of course, there's going to be a lot of stuff that is going to be very interesting, and there are going to be a lot of changes for Enlisted. But without further ado, let's get started. Of course, this video has been made possible for the friends at Discord, meaning that if you haven't liked, subscribed, or joined the Discord, highly suggest that you do. But that said, let's get started. For update 0.4.2.18, or for Xbox and PlayStation, update 0.4.2.16, we're gonna have all machine guns are now gonna be more accurate when fired from enemy positions, and AI working much better to avoid bomb blasts and fires. And they'll try to stop you from building engineering structures, plus accumulated lives and can be sold, which is kind of sad because I'm gonna get onto that later. In terms of the machine gun dispersion, this has been almost, well, I can't say well requested, but a lot of interesting stuff since the machine guns have their dispersion, which is, by the way, a hidden mechanic Enlisted, has been reduced massively. MG34, for example, minus 27%. The most I've seen yet is the MG45 at minus 33%, and yes, sadly, as you can tell, the MG34 and 45 are going to be... The MG45 is going to be a premium squad, so that is going to be a little bit shame. You have other rifles, though, which are going to be even more interesting, such as the FG42, which their dispersion has been reduced, which is, a lot of people have been saying it as a little bit problematic because Germany is now kind of overpowered, and as a Soviet person who, well, as a Soviet player in Berlin, I can tell you that it's basically true. In terms of heavy machine guns, they can be damaged by light infantry faster. This has been proven with the fact that me able to take out a Browning 50 caliber. The camera shake when a player is hit will now be reduced. Reduction duration for phosphorus gas from 15 seconds to 8 seconds, which is interesting, but at the same time I've seen people just literally keep spamming phosphorus grenades, so that's not really interesting. The faster transitions from aim and speed for machine guns with low weight for classes like the M1941 Johnson, LMG, and the FG42 and the FG42-2 has been improved. There's a lot of other stuff which I'm just going to take a long time. And others have the adjusted armor penetration. Of course, some stuff were pretty good. For example, grenades, for most people who don't know. If you hold it too long, it will actually explode in your hand. So that's going to be a very interesting thing that I didn't even know until I fought in the battle. And I kind of learned it the easy way, since I did see a person in front of me cook a grenade too long and he exploded. But that said, a lot of interesting stuff. Improvements, animations, and sounds have also been stuff, and then we have the visual effects, and then new locations and missions, which are basically the old ones, but that's gonna be that. There's not a lot of gonna be good things in terms of AI soldiers, although now they're gonna be more better. I think they kind of took my rant into consideration because, well, they haven't fixed any of the literally go around and just boom you 360, 160 degrees and just no scope you, but at least they're doing slightly better with AI not being literally an issue. We have a ton of bug fixes, which there's no way in hell I'm going to go over them because this video is going to be 20 minutes long at least. So let's go on to update 0.4.2.26, which is the server update 0.7.3.23 for Xbox and PlayStation. And this time is very short. Enemy players' classes are no longer displayed in the statistics. Fix a bug that caused SB-2 aircraft to stray away from side to side during flight. And fix a bug that caused crew members to respawn outside a vehicle. Fix a bug that might cause a grenade to detonate when thrown quickly, instead return to inventory. Fix uneasy targeting animation. Fix displacement of hit markers during shooting. Fix an error and allow AI soldiers to fire from inside a tank, which are very interesting. After that, we had the mod digest, and at this point, I really like the mod digest. You literally have seen M1 Abrams Modern Warfare in Berlin, which is, hey, given the current situation in the world right now, I don't want to say it, but it might. Of course, I don't mean any offense to anyone, like seriously, but yeah. Today we have more interesting missions to review from several talented offers, live in-game feed offers, update your mods, and Prison Camp by Sergey is the first one. Very interesting one, and yeah, very interesting. Next one is the Battle of Port by Upers, and this is basically, they took a map and they refurnished it, and then this is very interesting, I do have to say. It's actually pretty cool. It's basically Modern Warfare, And yeah, but that said, the other main attraction that we have is update 0.4.2.31, and when I mean main attraction, I mean not that big of a main attraction because there's not a lot of things. Fix enemy tanks ranks displaying and death briefing, fix uneasy weapon animations, a lot of bug fixes. Yeah, so basically what you see update 0.4.2.26 and update 0.2.31 are basically almost the same, which really questions to the abilities of Enlisted at this point. And then after that we have update 0.4.2.41. This is basically fixing a few stuff, which I'm not going to go over because I don't think they're that important, because the most important part, I think, is the battle notes targeting. Hail Commanders! This spring year we're launching a tutorial video in which we talk about the basics, but no means simple, Enlisted mechanics. Our notes are relevant for newcomers and experienced soldiers, and send a link of this video to the newcomers. Basically, they give you a video and I hope it's really helpful because I haven't watched it. So that's going to be interesting. But that said, Enlisted is actually combat notes for telling you stuff, so that's going to be interesting. And I do really think that Enlisted should be helping out the newer players, because at this point, the newer players are going to be daunted to see. And although I would like to see more players watch my channel to get an understanding of how to play the game, but I really hope that also Enlisted helps the players. But that said, that is all for today, guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and join the Discord, and I'll see you in the next one.